Good Thursday evening, basketball fans. Welcome to the opening home game for your T-Area Titans, along with Wes Schroeder, producer Andrew Griffin, even Rick Robinson tonight. I am Shad Hockey. We're pleased to be joining you for another season. Tonight, the Titans welcome in the #1 team in AA, the defending state champion Harrisburg Tigers. Those Tigers are coached by Ronette Costain, her 28th year at the helm in Harrisburg. She has amassed 4 titles in her time in Harrisburg. Let's be honest, she's looking to make that 5 this November. Who will stand in her way? I'll say Washington or Jefferson are going to be the big main two. Somebody else might pop up in that time. It's going to be a long season, so we'll just have to see. The young Tigers are led by a trio of players, but to me, it all starts with their 5'7" libero, Maggie Meister Jr. She has been on the court since her freshman year. She's an SDSU commit. She's a bad from our here with the Tigers before moving on to play for Southwest Minnesota State. Tyler Body's Mustangs. Abby and Maggie were constantly on the board at the Kairos Volleyball Club in Sioux Falls for most minutes put in, and it shows. Their Tigers are also led by 5'9" junior Karen Leach, a player being recruited by a number of schools in the area. She's yet to pick one, as well as 6-foot outside hitter Gabby Zachariason. Other starters are Berkeley Stiff, Jocelyn Samuelson, who's her 8th grade setter, and is a nice looking one at that, and Kennedy Kokinch. The Tigers are rolling early. They haven't dropped us before.
In their last 5 matches, and in their last set against them, they beat the Gals 25-5.
How about the history of this team before we get into the home team Titans? It's a little bit odd because these are the 2 fastest growing high schools in the state of South Dakota. The 2 used to get playing together as memorable matches. More on that later.
Yeah, and they go on a break, and I go like, I'll pull them down. Really nice to have tonight. During break.
Do you find yourself most of the time leaving it at the full shot? Ours is a little harder though. Like some of them you can get that server in, but
what I do is I usually go like right about there.
Serve and then middle it.
Yeah.
Unless there's one goes away. Yeah, because in some schools when they're higher up, you can get that whole shot. Like I was watching their shot is pretty good. Tight. It's how far back there and what sense there is.
And that's more of it. And I usually keep it out of the fire.
West Central 2 nights ago in Harrisburg.
I know they
Tigers are led by 5'7" senior
Then you don't really that other crazy set of camera. Just like
Mara is strong as they come up the middle position. An outside hitter, 5'8" senior Julia Hawk.
camera in right over there.
Nice hitter on the left side.
Oh yeah. That would be sweet.
Right there, just getting something, like getting a little lower, getting some of the height. That especially really nice to see. Right there. But then again, you do that, and you have to worry about everybody that's in the vicinity. I put this mic out before for some general stuff, and I have one fan got out of the ball. Like, you're ruining it.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust parents. Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet if you could just put the mic like on top of the pole right there, just to get the sound of it. Yeah.
I mean, I've got
We're just have it just straight down on a straight line. But yeah, if you could run it down, that would be
Yes, sir. Well, you know, I'm really excited for these seven seniors that take the court this year. I've watched them their whole careers, starting with their 7th grade year. Jeff Older and I coached them, and then actually Rick Williams and I coached them in their 8th grade year. And so it's going to be a fun year for this group. I'm really excited to see what they can do. I think if they can handle Harrisburg's serve and receive tonight, I think we have a good chance to stay in the game.
It's a good point to serve and receive because we got the first seven here. Not only is it harder to get the ball where you want to go, it's going to take their creativity. Set to make their set a lot more real and to tell where this is going to go. First touch we use always been where the service has always been where it's at in volleyball.
Well, and I think if Claire's not running all around, if she can set up Mara for those quick sets or those slides that Mara usually is good at, then we have a good chance of staying in this game. Yes, they did. Yep. 3 o'clock in the morning, I heard.
He said, well, if there's, maybe time to play with the second play. It's now. Recap what's already happened here tonight.
CT lost.
That's lost 25. Apparently both of these lost 25, 21, 25, 22. And then they played 30 seconds for that. What's happening? Sophomore and change.
Two sets. They lost the first one 25-22, and then they lost the second one 25-7. Again, Harrisburg was a team and really young, just like our JV team. Our JV team is like 2-3 freshman number at a time. Just getting used to that level of competition. So I think there's good things in front of us.
About this, the Tigers, Coach Scott said, there's 28 years. This is the first year she has not had a senior on the roster. And it's also the first year where she has a middle school on the roster. Now on the roster, we started. I thought that was crazy. It's a crazy stat. All 20 years. And then the Titans, you know, the Goose Linda's the Madison, or vice versa. That's tonight they played the number one team, number one double team. So you got them to schedule and look forward to just making more winnable games. Not that I'm saying they win here tonight. They were competitive. That's close to
When you open the season with 2 out of the 3 state champs from the previous year, that's a tough order to go and to be 1-1 at this time is still a good measuring point to where we want to go by the end of the season.
okay, home opener, number 1 for the Titans. We're down. We're going to go over to the PA announcer, Corey Wilson. We're going to do that right. Starts and then we will be back for the 83rd. Titans, on you.
Is there still a lot of reverb and that kind of
Gonna get an echo. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to T Area High School and Tight Volleyball. In tonight's contest, we have the Tigers of Harrisburg High School playing your T Area Titans. Please rise. Remove your cap or hat and get on to America with a singing for national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. T Area high school students, Addison Camp, Clark, Sage Finn, Obion Steve, and Brethren Rand sing our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Whose
And there they are, your starters. For the Titans, Conrad, Hank, and Mara Grant in front, and Campbell. And for the Titans, Zacharias and Stiff, Samuels, Leach, and Meister. And we thank you for joining us. If you've never joined us before, we like to call the game and give you some stats. We also like to have a little bit of fun. We like to give each other a hard time every once in a while. And I'm going to let this go, but you were clapping with your elbows on the scorer's table here last.
I was.
And we're going to let it go since it's game one. But that is kind of one of the rule number one of the scorer's table.
It is.
Okay. So there goes your no-hitter already. But that's all right. Let's see what we can do tonight against these 28-3 last year state champion Harrisburg Tigers as Kennedy Kokench, 5'8" freshman, serves. That is to Campbell, to Claire Hank, the setter. Conrad's going to take it over. Here's a set by Samuels. Block and then cleaned up by number 5, Gabby Zacharias, and 6-foot sophomore point Tigers. And so the Tigers start a sophomore, freshman, 8th grader, junior, freshman, and then another junior.
Nice pass.
That's where it all starts.
There we go. Nice.
Julia Hawk, the kill for the Titans. Tied up 1-1. Addie Tao, number 4. She's a 5'5" senior into the game. Hank back to serve. Last time she was back there was set point, game point, and she got an ace for the Titans' first win of the year. Claire's been serving ever since her freshman year. Off and on. Outside, no one home, point Titans.
Not on the same page there. Take a break for the Titans.
We'll take it, Les.
We will take it. Addie Tao will play the front row for Emily Front.
Yep, she's going to go up and play the right side. And you've got Hawk. Hits the antenna. Out of bounds, point Titans.
See, now when Addie Tao was a middle schooler, she played the back row for me.
Yeah. Pretty versatile player.
She is a pretty versatile player.
Not the tallest, but she can get up and hit. Claire Hank serve into the net. 3-2 Titans as into the game for the Tigers. Number 7, Bergen Stiff, 5'11", freshman, middle. And back to serve, number 9, Kara Leach, 5'9", junior. Being recruited by some schools around here. Maybe we'll end up at Augie, who knows? Back set by Claire Hank. Pushed into the corner by Hawk. Here's Samuels.
Tried that quick thing over.
Tried to dump it in the middle. Hawk, roll shot. Played by Kokenj. The big block by Tao and Conrad. Point Titans. You love to see the smiles. Les. Kaya Haynes, a DS and a 5'5" junior into the game, and also a sophomore for the Titans.
She's been serving really well for the Titans as of late.
Yeah, number 6, Sania Connors, 5'9", sophomore outside. And a great save by Samuels. It's not going to get over, though. Point Titans, 5-2 Titans. And I wanted to talk to Anaya Connors today. I got over here a little bit late just to ask her if she knew the significance of that number 6 that she wears. Haynes goes back to serve. Allie Kakmarinsky and also Lauren Hill wore that number 6 for the Titans, 2 of the greats we've ever had. The swing and the ball out of bounds by Kokenj, and the Titans see themselves up early. 6-2 timeout, Harrisburg. The Titans getting off to a great start here.
This is a good confidence booster for the Titans to get off to this 6-2 start.
Absolutely. And as we see Harrisburg struggle a little bit here, I asked Costain, I'm sorry, I've got Kokenj and Costain. When things aren't going good, what's happening for you? And she mentioned serve receive. They're not doing a good job serve receive. And that serve receive is so important. You give that setter a perfect ball, and man, more times than not, you're going to get a great swing off of that.
Well, exactly. You can run your offense, you can get into your sets the way you want to, and run some quicks, run some outside hits.
When things were going well for Costain's Tigers, she said they're passing well. So kind of we've noticed that here tonight. They haven't started out great. They might need to just wake up a little bit. Like we said, they got back from Nebraska at 3 in the morning. So if they're like us, they have a half-day. Long serve out of bounds for Haynes. Give the Tigers a free point. Number 3 for the Tigers checking in. Briley Creer, 5'7", right side, junior hitter. And Samuels back to serve, the 8th grader. There's Connors, plays the first ball. Hank gets the second one. Nice pass set to Connors. Connors goes to the middle of the court, dug up there by Meister. Ball out of bounds. I think it's going to be tipped by the Titans. No, knocked out of bounds. Titan point. And back to serve for the Titans. Number 11, Callie Boom, the junior libero, also played in the state championship softball game. Here's Samuels with the set. Big swing. The block by Connors. Connors hits it back over. The swing was by Zachariason. And a dig by Boom. Connors just couldn't get there. So point to the Tigers. I didn't know if you were in trouble. Athletic Director Craig Clayberg just came up here and talked to you. I don't know if he's going to take your headset from you or say, you're still here.
I'm still here. I'm good.
Great pass and a quick. Oh, great job digging it out of the net by Stiff. There's a great pass by Connors, and then Claire Hank went to run the quick with her and just wasn't high enough, but Connors still got it over. Point to the Titans. Emily Front back into the game, the 5'4" senior back to serve. Her team up 8-4. Nice crowd here for both schools. Another dig there. No, that was by Haynes. Grant kicks it over. And just couldn't. Haynes had a nice dig, but it went up and hit the rafters. And it just kind of changed directions. And here is their libero, SDSU commit, Maggie Meister. And I don't know them personally, but I know what I've seen out of both her and her sister. And exceptional young ladies are the Meister sisters. Seen them around in the volleyball world and just always smiling. Everybody has great things to say about them, and they've worked their tail off right now over there at Kairos and Harrisburg. So back for her second serve. Out of bounds. Right on cue.
Right.
And here's Hawk back into the game for the Titans. And number 3, Gwen Campbell is coming in for the Titans. She's a 5'1" senior DS. She'll go back to serve.
Interesting stat here that Gwen did not play her 7th grade year. She played her 8th grade year, and then they're on.
And now here she is.
And here she is, her senior year.
I think Hawk went up, got the net. Nope, there's the Tigers into the net. Point Titans, 10-6. The Titans surprising the Tigers here tonight. I think volleyball is one of the great equalizer sports in that, you know, basketball, you don't get to start over. Volleyball, you have a bad set, you get to start over set 2. And that one's over. Basketball, I mean, you get down 10 or 15 points.
You're digging your hole.
You got to dig the hole you're digging out all night. Mara Grant was going to kick that, and that would be a legal touch. I wish she would have done it. Number 2, Lindsay Langner, 5'6" DS and a sophomore.
Which, you know, I still don't think Mara Grant owns a set of knee pads in the house, in the Grant household.
Well, she's a middle. I'm surprised. This is what you're going to see more or less, because I've seen this in the college world, is the leggings, the full leggings.
Okay.
Maybe when we get more into the cold months, is going to be the leggings. They're big at the college level now. I noticed last night about 5 girls were wearing them. Great job by Samuels to go up on the second touch and dump that right into the campfire there, into the donut hole.
Which, well, I'm thinking of it. I got to give Twyla a shout out, Mara's grandma, who's listening down in Iowa.
Go ahead.
I already did.
Oh, okay. That play by Samuels was so great because Mara Grant sails out of bounds. Point Tigers. Because your front row players are expecting your setter to take it over on the second touch when it's really tight. That wasn't tight at all. That was a perfect pass.
That was.
And that's why it's a luxury to have. If you could have any type of setter, you'd have them be like Samuel, 6 foot tall. I don't know if she's left-handed or not. You want them to be left-handed, and you want them to jump set, because when you jump set, you can get that second touch over like a kill, like she just did here.
And you can still get your timing down too if you're jump setting.
Yeah. We will do. We're going to update you on all of our fall sports here. One congratulations goes out to the Sioux Falls Canaries clinching a playoff berth yesterday. You know, the
saw that.
president, Brian Jamross,
Yep.
is a T resident. And did you know this? One of their ball boys is our own Clinton Clarenbeek.
I heard that. I did see that. Yes.
So I saw him got to be in all the pictures last night in the celebration. And Brian moved here to T recently, took over the Canaries, and they didn't have a great first half of the season, but they've been on fire. And what a great guy. And so everybody in T is just happy for him and
Yep.
hopes the Canaries go far. And I guess about 3/4 of the players live in T, he told me.
But there's
Brian.
some Augie guys on the team, and
Yep.
yeah, they're playing well.
Great job to get to that set by Claire Hank. Perfect pass here to Samuels. And a quick. That
Way
was
to
to
get a
Leach.
tip on it,
Titans
yep.
dig it up. Claire, that's to Mara Grant. Block by Leach. And also Kokenge to send it back where it came from.
I think
now the Tigers lead by 1.
Mara's timing was a little bit off on that. She had to reach for it.
Yep, she'll get going here.
Yep.
Boom,
Nice
perfect
pass.
pass. To
Nice
Claire
dump.
Hank. The dump and the dig by Meister. Back row attack. And a nice swing by Zachariasen, the 6-foot sophomore. Looks like she's done that a few times before.
Yes, I watched their game against Brandon Valley, and they were attacking in the middle a lot in that second set against Brandon Valley.
Yep. And right on cue, Zachariasen came into this match leading them in kills with 82 already on the year.
Tight set.
Great job by Claire Hank to
There you
go
go.
get it. Get the block, put it back. Here's Samuels. Outside swing.
Good
Great dig
dig.
by Boom off the swing by Kokenge. Here's Mara Grant.
Yes.
One-handed dig down there by Zachariasen. Titans were into the net. Point Tigers. 13-10 Tigers now. 82 kills by Zachariasen coming in. I'm sorry.
No, that's
the
fine.
next two were Kokenge with 28 and Leach with 27. And yeah.
I was just going to say that wasn't a good pass and set, but they got the break that they needed.
Yeah, ball out of bounds by Hawk. And Lindsay Langner has served about 6 in a row over here. And she's just a sophomore, 5'5". Jump serve. There's
Nice pass by
Wayne
Grant.
Campbell.
There you go.
Back set to Grant. And the kill on the right side by Mara Grant. So nice back. For the Titans, number 7, Ryland Conrad into the game. So you've got Conrad and Hawk and Claire Hank. Ace by Grant! Into the corner. Count it.
Got a lot of seniors out there, and then a junior, Claire Hank.
Yep. Senior. 5 seniors and a junior. Pass set by Samuelson. Great approach, but she hits into the net for Kennedy Kokenge. 14-13, Tigers lead. We got off to an early start. All matches went quick. I have a funny story from Lincoln when Casey Miley used to be an athletic director there. Said that the kill by Leach, blocked by Hawk, hit Conrad, but it rolled into the pin. Point Tigers. As the libero for the Titans, boom, back into the game. Casey told me that they, just like we did tonight, they got swept in sophomore and C and JV, and he started the game at about 6:20, and someone's grandma came to watch. Hawk was into the net, got away with it. Big outside swing, counted by Zachariasen.
That was a big swing.
And they started about 6:20, and about 5 points before the game was over, someone's grandma came in and unloaded on Casey because she had just got there thinking the game was going to be at 7. And he said, "I'll never make that mistake again." Hank kind of far off the net there, but Conrad takes it. Samuels with the set. The big swing outside by Zachariasen. She's going to be close to 100 kills in the season when she gets out of here tonight.
Well, that athletic director over at O'Gorman, he is known for Keeter time. And so they usually play a lot of those games early if they can.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
As long as everybody knows, I guess, there's the ace for Kokenge. And she is, she's their leading server. She's got 13 aces now in the year. There's another deep one. Cleaning it up. Was front. Here's a set by Samuelson. The big swing by Zachariasen. Well, they set her a lot,
They do
Right
set
side
her,
set and kill by Leach. the junior out of Harrisburg, South Dakota. I wonder, you know, with us moving to AA, that's going to eliminate us playing Madison and Sioux Falls Christian and Lennox.
Dakota Valley.
Well, I'm brought these three up.
Oh, okay.
You're getting ahead of me here.
Oh, sorry.
So, no. I was wondering today as Titans call their second time out of the set and Tigers on a roll here leading 2013. If this might just turn into our new rival, Harrisburg.
I was thinking that too. Yes.
It makes sense. They're
It does.
They're the second closest school to us. Well, Roosevelt is, but Roosevelt's a Sioux Falls school. That's a little different. We won't be playing Lennox anymore, and so, you know, Harrisburg. We had a rivalry with them before. It might happen again.
Yep, I agree with that.
I remember in the 2011 season. Coach Thorstensen, you see her up top here,
Yep.
used to be our coach here.
Yep, she is.
We swept Canton 3-0. We swept these Tigers 3-0, and then we went to EPJ and got up 2-0. We win one more set, and we go to state. We dropped the next 3 sets. I'll never forget that night where I was sitting because Coach Thor used to be my neighbor.
Yep.
And feeling so bad for her. We were so close, and we've never in 20 years less been to state. And that night we could have made it, and we beat Harrisburg 3-0 in the semis to get close. Great swing, Conrad, point Titans. Blocked by Leach, but didn't count. Here's Claire Hank. She's been in this serve specialist role. Well, she's not a serve specialist anymore. She's our setter, but she was a serve specialist as a freshman. She digs it, so now Eddie Tao is going to take that second touch.
There you go.
And a shot to the corner by Hawk, and she pumps her fist. Point Titans. And I just talked to Addie Tao's mom the other night, and I think when Claire does get taken out with that first touch, Addie's kind of the de facto setter going forward.
And it was a good set.
It was. Got a point out of it. Nice short serve by Hank. A nicer dig by Langner. And there's another Tao set tip by Ryland Conrad. Another great dig. Then the Conrad block. Samuels outside. That is blocked out of bounds, but it's a kill by Gabby Zachariasen. Number 7, Bergen Stiff back into the game for the Tigers, and Leach back to serve. Tigers up by 6. You'd like the Titans to still close out set 1 competitively and staying close.
There you go, Addie.
Flat foot swing by Addie Tao. Samuels to Zachariasen. Point Tigers. And I think opponents are going to see a lot of Samuels to Zachariasen this year. My goodness.
He's been playing well.
And she has been setting her nonstop. New video scoreboard here for the Titans. It really catches your eye when you come in. New floor as well. Really sharp into the net. I think it was Ryland Conrad.
You go to the football game tomorrow night, you'll see a new track.
A new track, a new speaker system out there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the speaker system tomorrow night.
Craig Clayberg he must have only sleep a couple hours a night since he's taken over as athletic director a year ago. He has gotten a lot done in his short time here. Overpass by the Titans, and then Stiff with the easiest swing she'll have all night to put it away, and now set point for the Tigers.
By the way, those Aberdeen Central fans that come down will have a lot more seating on the other side.
Yeah, that's
tomorrow
right.
night.
He added bleachers on both sides. I think we now have a seating for 1,000 visitors, I saw. Eddie Tao just hits it into the net, and that's going to be the end of set 1, 25-15. I should have been writing down the scores because Tigers went on a heck of a run there
they did at the end.
after they got to about 12. So football tomorrow night, you mentioned that. That is against Aberdeen Central. And I think it's going to be a competitive game. Aberdeen lost 32-0 to Pierre. And we're going to do a little headphone switching. So we're going to take a brief timeout, and we'll join you in just a few seconds. Hank to Hawk, and that ends set 3. So in the last 2 set 3s, the last 2 matches, Harrisburg has won 25-5 and 25-9.
Yes.
So dominant third sets, the last 2 games for them. 7:55 game time. And if you tuned in, if you can hear us, we thank you for tuning in. We don't have a lot of post-game here. I don't want to talk to Coach Teen after a 3-set loss. Next up for the Titans, is it that
Brookings.
Brookings back on the road. So
Back
the
on the
Titans
road.
hit the road again in Brookings next Tuesday, and then it's back here on Thursday for
Del Rapids.
Del Rapids Couriers,
Yes.
who keep an eye on that tonight, are up 1-0 over Sioux Falls Christian already. And, well, there it is, game 1, if they can even hear us, Les.
Yeah.
Tigers win 25-15, 25-19, 25-9. And we're going to get out of here in time for Les to get a good night's sleep.
That's right. Exactly.
And be back tomorrow night. We will be doing working the football game. Jerry Pleshy will have the game right here on YouTube, and we'll be here on YouTube this year for all of our home volleyball games, as well as all of our home football games, home soccer games, and home later in the winter basketball. We're going to do wrestling, and so all the home games here on YouTube, free. Try to get play-by-play in color whenever we can.
Yep.
And sometimes it's some different people. But, yeah, for Rick Williamson, he's kind of getting trained to be the producer here tonight. Andrew Griffin, and you, Les Schroeder.
Yep.
I thought it was encouraging to see the Titans start off good the first 2 sets.
Well, this is only going to help us down the road. I mean, we got a ton of AA schools this year making that transition into AA. So to get off to that good start that we did, it's only going to help us in the future.
Yeah, you worry about, heads hanging. West Central 2 nights ago, we were dominant there, and we looked great. Hopefully the girls look to that.
Yep.
Because I think it was, 25-15, 25-15, 25-19. So
yes. And again, I mean, and like we talked about during the broadcast, you're looking at 2 state champions where they're so young, and it just seems like they reload that you have nothing to hang your heads about. You have the whole season yet ahead of you. You're just a 1-2 right now. And so they can build off this and use this for future games.
I think in those 3 games, they've already seen the 2 best teams they're going to see this year.
Yes,
so,
I totally agree with that.
My thing is I always like to get that out of the way. And
well, at homecoming week that we have Sioux Falls Jefferson here and Brandon Valley. And so, these games early in the season are going to help us for those games coming in, down the line.
Yeah. All right, so I'm Shad Hockey with Les Schroeder, and we'll be back next Thursday, and we'll do it all again. We're going to see another great team next Thursday.
Yes, we will.
So for the Titans YouTube channel, if you watched, we appreciate it. Bye for now.